Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. Important episode because we have a chance to beat the final boss, at least the final boss of the early access builds. We barely survived the last floor, we were real tight, but hey, apparently the only HP that matters is the last one, so we were living proof of that. We want to go to shops as quickly as possible, because we want to remove curses from our deck, so I think we've got kind of a no-brainer option here. We got 3 life-linked slimes. 16 damage on this turn. So we just got double tap, which can be really, really good. We can block for... We have 4 energy. Okay, so we can already block for 24, so we're not going to take much damage here. I think we should get Infernal Blade and see what it is. Reckless Charge. I don't think it's very good for us right here, believe it or not. I think it might not be very good for us to begin with, but... We can never gain weak now, which is important to remember, perhaps. I think we want to shrug it off. And we'll probably just hit with Rampage, even though a double tap could be good. I'd rather take 0 damage early, so we'll throw out one of these. It's too bad we don't have anything that could give us something more beneficial, but so be it. And we'll hit the weakest one for now. I know we want to take them all down as simultaneously as possible, but... I don't think we'll have that ability. I think we're going to have to balance them a little bit. But we'll try. So they got 24 damage on the field, which is pretty bad. I think Barricade would be fine eventually, but not this turn. You start with a Shrug It Off. You disarm this guy for certain. That's going to take 8 damage off of him. 4 damage off of him. And we got no other options. So we are going to take 12 damage. We'll... Pommel Strike, just because it's the only damage we got, really. And we're going to lose 4 extra HP from our curse as well. Okay, now I'm scared. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, can we even make it through this combat? Thunderclap is really good for us. Not 3 attacks, that's all I ask. Okay, that's fine. Well in hand, lose 1 HP for every other card being played. I think we definitely use Spot Weakness. Spot Weakness, we've learned, is like so important for us in the future. And because these guys are now weakened, we're in a much better spot. I think we just throw out a Defend. These curses are going to be mad annoying. And we're going to take 4 damage this turn with 1 card draw. No curses, please. No curses, please. Well, we're going to get him eventually. Maybe it's better to get him now, but now we have, we've gained a little strength, so we're getting ahead of the curve. Certainly you start with a Battle Trance, even though we can't get any more card draw. Then you pop Enlightenment. Am I okay taking 8 damage this turn? I think I am. Well, 8, and then you got 12, so there's 20. We can get to block this turn. Like, we can block... enough, but it's not going to be great for us because we're going to take... it's just going to slow us down, I guess is what I'm trying to suggest. So I think we probably like Spot Weakness, Double Tap, Uppercut, and it will knock one enemy out. But again, they have lifelink, so it's really, this is just a way to buy us a turn. Uppercut might not knock an enemy out now that I think it will, and I'm too lazy to do the math. It did, okay. He's gonna come back, but in the meantime, it took 12 damage off the field, and he's gonna come back with half HP, so I think that's okay for now. You're just blocking, so that's all right. This is fine for the present moment. Lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. So we probably want to play Vulnerable this turn. Like Reckless Charge. You're going to hit us, huh? I think I should... I mean, we have no block. So I think I should weaken you. At least you're only dealing 6 damage now. And, I mean, Feed we could probably enable... 17 and 18. You know what? Make ourselves a little vulnerable. We don't get the 3 HP gain, which is what I was kind of checking there, but at least we took another little bit. Maybe the best offense, or the best defense is a good offense in this situation, is what I'm trying to say. All right, now we got 24 damage back on the field. That's bad. Upgrade all cards. Shrug it off. I think you're just going to get pommeled, my friend. I mean, again, we should probably try to take out all of them at the same time whenever possible. So I think we're going to make it through this combat, but it's not going well. I wouldn't suggest that. Only 16 damage on the field here. This is good. We don't have much to do this turn. I think we take our 16 damage out, and then we probably strike at the strongest one to maybe get 2 kills next turn, but they are going to block, so I think it's mildly unlikely. Yeah, we need to put out a staggering amount of damage, but a second heavy blade would be a good start. Open with a battle trance. So we do have a second heavy blade. 38 damage. Can kill you. But then we can't uppercut. And apart from that, we only have, like, strike. We'd have to try to gain enlightenment, which I don't even think is possible here. I'll tell you what, we'll do shrug it off to get to block status, and then take 16 damage off the field. I recognize the problem. We're just slowly letting them come back. But we got way less damage to output this turn. It's like 36 instead of 40 something. So we're making them circle the drain. I think we got him. It's a strike and then a heavy blade. All right. It actually didn't go that badly in the long run, but okay, fire breathing plus for 0. Costs 1 less energy each time you lose HP in combat. That's pretty good, but anytime we can get a power for 0, that's an easy sell. So we probably want to remove a card, but I mean, Apotheosis is also great, but Armaments kind of does enough, I think. And then whenever you get to a rest site, you start with extra energy, raise max HP. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. This is really good, but I think it's more important to keep our HP somewhat sustainable. And I think I would rather lose HP from cards in hand than lose HP when cards are played. And then we still have 161. No regen potion. Elixir exhausts all status from our hand. Are curses statuses? No, they are curses. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, draw a card. I kind of like this. It's basically a free card draw. I don't think it's bad to have it in the deck, but applying, actually this is great. 1 weak to all enemies for free. We can get them both. We might not have enough money to remove our next curse at our next shop, but I mean, that's what the combat's for. And we got a pretty linear path to our next area here. All right. This is going to be tough. And I mean, like, not this enemy necessarily, but just in general. This is going to be hard for us to succeed here on this floor. You're dealing 10, huh? You probably start with a shrug it off. No. You start with a bash. Well, you start with card draw. Shrug it off. Then I bash you. You're not going to deal as much damage. And it gains 3 strength per turn. So we need to crush you as soon as possible. And in this case, I'm going to start, and we'll hope for a better rampage later in the future. You do put burns in our hand as well. 3 strength per turn. So this turn you're dealing 13 damage. That's still real bad. Fire breathing for free. I like it. Would rather have Thunderclap or Infernal Blade. Thunderclap will weaken him, so we will do Thunderclap. And it's still gonna hurt real bad, but there you go. There's a heavy blade for you. Could have used a block potion. Maybe should have used a block potion. Dealing 15 damage this turn. 21 damage, okay. Can we get there? You are vulnerable. Take 75% more damage. So you're gonna take 15 from this, and then 17 from this. It probably won't kill you. I think I gotta try though. 15. Yeah, I mean we're not gonna get to 20. But I think you do this. He's on 3. I hate to do it. Maybe we had lethal with fire breathing now that I look at it, but anyway, 1 attack and he's dead. Waste of a block potion, but things were scary. Uppercut's really good. I think it's worth it. The next combat is the scary part. If I can gain HP here, I'll probably take it. Ooh. Constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things. Receive 2 madness. Lose 10 HP. A random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat exhaust. Or writhe but heal 22. Madness is good. But I think we need the heal. It's not a bad curse necessarily, because we're already drawing more cards at the start of combat. So the fact that we start with Writhe doesn't bother me that much. He's not doing much this turn, so I think we Infernal Blade, we get Dropkick. We can't make him vulnerable, unfortunately, but we'll still use it. Use it. Might as well use it to make us lose less. Didn't really get a lot done on that turn, to be honest with you. But we do have 16 block. Not that he can hit us anyway. Rorg. We are immune to weakness, my friend, but you have made us frail. Deep breath. I think you start with Shrug It Off. You Thunderclap him to make him weaker and vulnerable. And give it a little more card draw, maybe. And probably just hit him with the Pommel Strike there, even though the card draw is not very good, because we have 0 energy. So far, it looks good. We're ahead of the curve. Bad turn to draw spot weaknesses, and we didn't. So we will armaments. We don't have great setup here to begin with, but maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. It's okay. He is 1/6 of the way to deadness, but he's also just gained a little strength, which is very bad for me. Fire breathing's great. Intimidate will weaken him for a turn. And then defend. This is not amazing. We'll get some card draw, but he's getting ahead of the curve now. Alright, so he's going to buff himself again, I think. I think you just want to disarm uppercut, but we'll battle trance to see if we get enlightenment, which we did. And then we can do disarm, which we still want to do disarm instead of bash, I think, to make him permanently a little weaker. But then uppercut. He's going to stay weak, and he's going to stay vulnerable for quite some time. And vulnerable makes dropkick better? Did we get that on this one, or was that last time? I can't remember. So we did get dropkick, so he's going to hit us for 21. Not good. We have no block. Even worse. So we're going to spot weakness to start. We need the power. We're going to dropkick him. We got to defend, which is awesome. And then instead of using dual wield, which at this point is not doing anything in our deck until we get heavy blades, we'll rampage. We're going to take 13 damage. And I'm really feeling good about the fact that we healed instead of taking madness at this point. We might prefer not to use Pommel Strike here, as much as that sounds stupid. The card draw might make it impossible to... it's probably... No, I think I'm right. I think we don't use Pommel Strike. Because it'll cause us to lose extra HP. But if we Pommel Strike into a defend, that could save us a lot of heartache. Let's try it. Into a Thunderclap, but the Thunderclap's not necessary. The defend is way better. We actually, essentially we made our plan work for us here. We're still going to take 5 damage. I'm not convinced we're going to beat this guy, to be honest. Stop attacking me, please. Although when he stops attacking me, he's going to get stronger. I don't think Barricade does it here. We're in like a bash strike sort of situation. I am not pleased as this guy gets stronger and stronger. Don't hit me for 30. Okay, 24. So we are at lethal. We essentially need to draw a Shrug It Off every turn. I think you continue to shrug. Wow. Somehow, we actually, believe it or not, sort of made progress on this turn because we upgraded some cards. Now this time he's going to deal 45 damage. And we are going to die because we have no card draw. We can block for 16. I think we're still gonna die. I think this is it. Is there any way around this? I don't believe so. He's already weak is the thing, so a bash for 1 doesn't do anything. We block for 16. We certainly can't kill him. Is my math right? 9 times 5? That's not 54. It's 45. We need to block for a 21. We're only blocking for 16. I think we're dead. There it is. Ugh! Probably some serious misplays. And this game is programmed to not give you the unlocks you feel like you deserve. Because it's a little bit of a shorter episode today, we'll start up our next round with the Silent right away. I really thought for a bit that was going to be our second win. So be it. Life goes on. I think I'd rather start with a maybe card removal. If you could remove a block, make our deck a little stronger to begin with here. And the Silent has just been like a nightmare for us. We don't want an early shop. Probably want to take this path. We would like to fight the elites again, but yeah. Okay, let's shrug off the fact that we lost. It's a tough game. And shrug off the fact that we've lost. Try to commit to having a good victory as the Silent here, or at least getting a good start, because we're not going to get to a victory in this episode. You're going to deal 10 damage again. Well, we got 10 block. And if you hate the slow plays, you're going to start to hate this run, because with no innate healing, usually I do try to slow down our play as the Silent. And really it doesn't matter what you play there. The fact that this guy's blocking makes me think he might actually be able to get away with our gold. He's leaving this turn. I don't think we can kill him. I'm very upset. That hurts, dude. We lost 30 gold. We still get to add a card. Okay, that's not that bad. Endless Agony. Whenever you draw a copy of this card, add a copy of it to your hand. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy to your hand, deal 4 damage, exhaust. Or gain 2 dexterity. For slow playing, gaining 2 dexterity is okay, but I don't know. It seems like we need more damage output. So let's stick with Endless Agony. It might be trash. I'd probably overvalue 0 mana cards, 0 energy cards. You know what mana is at this point. Neutralize is so good. Who knows, if we had just gotten maybe, if we'd chosen to take a little extra damage, and as a result get a little extra attack in there, we might have been able to make it happen, but we'll do that, and then it's Endless Agony, Endless Agony. Essentially, what it means is when you draw Endless Agony, deal 8 damage for 0 mana, unless you can find a way to copy it. So yeah, that's not that good. But it is, you're always going to be happy to have it, except when it takes the place of a better card. I don't think you're dead yet. You're close, but you're not quite dead yet. So I think it's clear that as the Silent, we need more damage. That's probably the biggest thing on the table for us. Honestly, like, I hate to do this, but I'd rather not take damage if I'm not going to kill you. We need to deal 16. You're dealing 14 damage this turn, you madman. That's all right. We drew 3 strikes, which is really just great luck on our part. Strength potion, useful. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice, or draw 1 discard. I mean, draw 1 discard is really good, I think. It's always cycle, and you select. Essentially, you draw a card and get rid of your worst card. You trade your worst card for a random card. This is... I think I'm going to take Dagger Spray, though, because even if there's only one enemy, it's better than a Strike. It does 8 damage instead of 6. So, even against one enemy, it's an upgraded Strike. Plus, who knows? Every time you deal unblocked damage, do poison damage. That's been a card that we've had in our deck many times before. Certainly neutralize, survivor, drop defend, strike, strike. Fighting one of these guys, not that big of a deal. I think we really... honestly, the silence seems underpowered to me. Not by much. And this has been echoed by a lot of the people I've talked to about the game. I mean, I think we want to do it like this. So I think what we really want to do is be aggressive. Make sure that we're taking every available advantage when it comes to getting relics, so we can hopefully get stronger as the game goes on. So I think we should not play conservatively, because it's just going to leave us further and further behind, is my expectation at least. We need 3 strikes, and we got 3 strikes. Okay. I'm stupid. I didn't realize that we were weakened. So this guy is gonna live. He's gonna live for one more turn. We're very offensively impotent right now, basically. Not offensively impotent. We're impotent to an offensive degree. No, the opposite. Offensively, we can't do anything. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. I love it. This is essential for us to start dealing some extra damage. 96 gold is not enough to buy a relic, and I think we should focus on relic gain instead of card gain to try to get these synergies enabled. Spore Cloud, Spore Cloud. You are going to attack. Oh my god, we got a lot of good stuff going on here. So Noxious Fumes, I think. Survivor is enough of a block, and then we'll just discard our defend. And then we'll use Endless Agony. Whoops. Endless Agony. What happens when you die? You make me vulnerable. Dagger Spray will kill Fungi Beast, I believe, but we didn't get it. This turn, as stupid as it might seem, I think we block, block, block. We can strike this guy dead, but he'll make us vulnerable. Then we'll have 1 block available and we'll take damage. If we block, 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 these guys both get poison damage applied to them. And hopefully one of them chooses not to attack next turn, and we maintain full HP while they start to get whittled down by the Noxious Fumes. So we neutralize the strong one. Dagger Spray means this guy dies. Then we only have 1 block available. No, we can use 8 block. That's good. Okay. So this guy's going to die and make us vulnerable. We're going to take 9 damage here. So we might lose 1 HP. I would be okay with it. We lost 2. Alright. Math still bad. Starting to get better. 2 HP down this early in the run is not a bad thing. 2 strength potions, assuming they stack, which I have to imagine they do, is amazing. I do like poison damage. And it looks like we'll be able to upgrade a card. We'll probably upgrade Neutralize, is my guess. You're going to deal 11 damage on the first turn? It's kind of a lot, dude. We're going to Survivor. Discard a Strike. Apply Deadly Poison to this guy. And defend. We'll take no damage. We'll get a little damage done. Remember, this damage is dealt over, or rather, around block. So this guy is actually not quite dead. He needs a little bit more attack done to him. We'll neutralize him. He's going to take some... Maybe we don't neutralize him, because if we deal 4 damage, is he going to die? No. If we strike him, he's actually going to die, though. Yeah, he'll die from the poison, so we don't even need to worry about this damage anymore. Neutralize this guy. Noxious Fumes. Endless Agony. Endless Agony. And actually, we should hit him with the Dagger Spray as well. Even though this guy will stack block, it'll deal 8 damage to the Jawworm. Oh, it killed him! He didn't get a chance to gain block in between the attacks. You have gained strength. and you have also gained block. Okay, so be neutralized first. You're still going to hit us for 10. We are going to take 5 damage, and there's nothing we can do. It would have been a good turn to draw Survivor. Good turn, I should say, to draw Survivor. We're only 7 HP down. That's not much. One regen potion puts us overhealed. Poison Stab. Masterful Stab. Can only be played if there's no other cards in your hand. Probably not going to happen very much. Gain 4 block next turn, gain 4 block. I think that's a Poison Stab setup. Now, we are going to fight an elite. This is not a good time to rest, though. So, Noxious Fumes is good, but, I mean, Neutralize, I think, is better to be upgraded. 2 weak buys us a lot of time right now. We have to fight the elite, and if we suck, we can rest later. So, I think this is where we'll probably start with drinking both strength potions. And really, it's just going to be like, eat it. Eat it. Dagger Spray is going to deal another 16. Yeah, I think it's Dagger Spray, Deadly Poison, Noxious Fumes. So this guy is going to be half dead by the start of the next turn. He's enraged. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. Well. I still think we neutralize him. It does damage. It was still worth it, because we'll take no damage. I think this guy's dead next turn. We only need to hit him for 6. And that's really, like, the ideal way to take out an elite enemy, I guess. You're already dead. Just be dead. It was great. That was faster than any combat we've done so far. Tiny chest. Gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. I like Dagger Spray, dude. I think this is good enough. Bullet time? Sure. To get this innately was very good for us on the last run. Most of the time, it's... You know what? It's... Yes, it's probably still right. Let's upgrade another card. And we might even be able to upgrade another one while we're here. But, so we'll probably upgrade... I mean, bullet time only costing 2 is okay. But does that really help it that much? Because if it costs 3, as long as we play it first, we can still use it. I mean, this does make it better for card draw, admittedly, but Noxious Fumes getting stacked could be good. We're not going to gain this on card draw very often. We only have 1 card draw in our deck right now. Like, Prepared? Or do we don't even have Prepared, I think. So in that case, I think we'll go, I mean, Poison Stab or Noxious Fumes. I'll go Noxious Fumes, I think. Bullet time is still great as is. I think it's a great card, I just don't think the upgrade specifically helps it much. 24 gold and a Whetstone. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random attacks. Please God, hit Dagger Storm. Let's go! Alright, would we rather upgrade a card or go to a shop? I think we would rather... I mean, at this point, we've kind of exhausted the cards we want to upgrade, it seems like. So, why don't we go to the shop and see if we can buy a relic. Heal an additional 15 HP when you rest? Nah. 100% you take Apotheosis. Upgrade all cards when you rest. It's not to say that the pillow is bad. Healing an extra 15 HP when you rest could have saved me on the last run, maybe. You walk into a room. Find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent crawls out from within. Ooh, hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask you a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you could buy anything. Doubt. At the end of your turn, gain 1 week. I kind of hate doubt. 175 gold is, I don't think, worth it. I'm sorry. We want to preserve our ability to fight that elite enemy. Acid Slime. What do you do in turn 1? When your HP is at 50 or below, 50% or below, you are going to get swapped out here. The turn plays itself. So he is going to act this turn. I thought maybe we could take him below 50%, but we can't. He's going to weaken us, but we've got Noxious Fumes. He's poisoned. I don't think this is that bad. I don't think we should... Well, actually... I just want to see, can we do enough damage to not... We should just interrupt him. Technically, Dagger Spray is better later, because we could hit more enemies, but... It'll deal 8 to take you down there. I think you do Dagger Spray. I think he's already going to get interrupted, but I think we might as well strike him. The Neutralize does nothing here. That was stupid. I thought he would split in advance, so we're just doing nothing this turn. The poison is going to be off, but at the start of my turn, they're both going to get poisoned again. And they're going to deal 20 damage. That's it. It is outrageous. Apotheosis. I mean, for bullet time, we can at least play everything. They all cost 0. We do want you to die, but we are going to take 12 damage this turn, which dampens my desire to fight the elite a little bit. We'll see, though. Dagger Spray. This is the ideal time to use this. You're dead. You don't need any more focus. So probably Neutralize. Strike. You're also dead. Okay, I mean, we didn't lose much damage overall. Deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. Deal 12 damage whenever you play a card this turn and targeted enemy loses 3 HP. It's really good if we can enable it with bullet time, but I actually think this might be like a skip. I might take Finisher just because it's essentially as good as a strike, but I was tempted to skip, I'll admit. We'll see how things go after this combat. Maybe we'll have a different decision. Okay, we absolutely want Dagger Spray, like, immediately, and thankfully we got it. So start, upgrade all cards. Dagger Spray is not going to kill anything yet, but we can change that. We can sort of make it happen. So I think we want to do, like, on attacking enemies, Endless Agony, Endless Agony, Dagger Spray. It's a really good start. Neutralize. Dust ya. Noxious Fumes. Okay, I mean, it's a killer first turn. Still doing nothing, huh? Well, you will die then. Okay. Add a card. Prepared is good. Flying Knee, I think it's a strictly better strike. It gives you more energy in the future. But I think Prepared gets us to the cards we want faster. I'm going to go for the elite enemy. It's 3 enemies. This could be good. Like, Dagger Spray is okay here. As long as they all don't attack at once. Every turn. So we're going to start with Prepared and hope to draw Apotheosis. Get Defend out of here. Maybe get Strike out of here. Although, if we could just kill one, that's worth more than a block. So you know what? Get that out of here. Okay. So how do we do this? We have Dagger Spray plus. So it's 6 damage to all enemies twice. I think we should try to wipe out an enemy first. 12 damage. 20 damage. 24 damage. 33 damage. Are you kidding me? But plus the poison. Okay. So we can kill one enemy, I think, and maybe also use Survivor. Let's go for the enemy with the most HP. So we'll just go for Frontline. Strike is worth 9. With only 2 energy left, if we do poison, we won't have room for block. Ignore the debuff, that's right. I still think we do it this way. Sadly, we probably choose not to fight the elite as a result. Oh, this is the elite. Oh, we're ahead of the curve then. We've already got 1/3 of the elite killed. And then some. So I think you just strike, and then... There you go. Dude, Finisher never used to tell us how many attacks we'd played, I think, so this is actually huge. Good quality of life upgrade. Because we're already fighting the elite, we're actually in, like, a great spot. Apotheosis, little defend, little bullet time. You didn't get poisoned, you're lucky. So we'll rest before our first floor boss, and I don't know, this deck's looking pretty good so far. We haven't really struggled at all. Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. Insanely good relic. I actually think we'd like to see more Endless Agony. You know, we're kind of bursting enemies down pretty quickly. I think it's a big positive. So now, if we can kill an enemy with a 1 energy card, that 1 energy card is free to play. It's a good start. We don't know what you're doing yet. It's a good turn to use Bullet Time. We might want to prepare first. If we prepare, what are we going to discard? Probably just a basic strike. Yeah. Although if everything costs 0, we'd probably rather get rid of an Endless Agony. Yeah, and this goes to the discard pile so we can get it again in the future. Okay, I think this is fine. Then we play Bullet Time. And then this is going to be like a really nice start here. So, oh, we could have gotten rid of Survivor now that I think about it, but Poison Stab. Endless Agony. Endless Agony. I guess you should only play 1 Endless Agony per turn, and then when you draw more in the future, you can start to repopulate them. I see the play now. I think this is a reasonable start. No music. Now music. Okay. You're gonna deal 30 damage, huh? It's a lot. Okay. Well, you will be poisoned, good sir, and then... all that matters is that we live. He's gonna deal less damage on every turn after this one. That was bad, though. Yeah, 6 damage. That's more like it. He's gonna get poisoned every turn now, so he's on the clock. And we're getting our good cards back. 6 damage. It's trash. Oh, you're in a bad spot here, buddy. Bullet Time. Neutralize. Strike. Strike. Finisher. He's already on half HP. So are we! Alright, he's buffing himself this turn. No big deal. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Kind of a big deal. No, not a big deal. Cause this is worth it, I think. You keep yourself from taking any damage. You poison him a little bit more. You're getting way ahead. And again, it doesn't matter what your HP is like until the end of this floor. Or, you know, at the end of this floor, it doesn't matter what your HP is like, I mean to say. Okay. So we got some Endless Agonies back. Draw 2, discard 2. We're going to choose to save an Endless Agony anyway, so I think we'll drop one of those and we'll drop a Defend. Hit him with the poison. Why discard an Endless Agony? So we can get 2 in the future. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Like, literally in this case. We definitely want to defend. We want to hit him with an EA. It's in the game. Do that. He continues to gain poison each turn. We're definitely going to win. We might kill him next turn. And it wasn't even that dangerous. We also are going to keep our potion, which very rarely happens. Survivor, discard burn, strike him. You might as well play both of these. We're not going to kill him this turn. We're going to kill him next turn. We need to deal 7 damage. Unless we draw exclusively burns, which clearly did not happen. Good. Alright, so we've redeemed ourselves somewhat. I'm happy with this deck. Gremlin Horn is awesome. Regen Potion, excellent. Adrenaline. 1,000 cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. It's too expensive, I think. Adrenaline. Gain energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. Objectively good, but is it better than Glass Knife? Deal 8 damage twice. Glass Knife's damage is lowered by 2 this combat. It's first time you draw it, 16. Second time you draw it, 12. Second time you draw it, 8. The third time you draw it, I should say, 8. The first 3 times you get it is really good, and it also... it gets worse, though. I don't know, Adrenaline just seems like it chains better. Let's see what our relic is here. Elites drop 2 relics. Gain energy at the start of each turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a chest, obtain a curse. Now, I mean, 2 relics is great, and we did talk about needing this to get stronger. But 4 energy per turn, you can't play more than 6 cards? That seems fine. 6 cards is a lot. But 2 relics. You know what? Let's go. Let's shoot the moon. Maybe we can get relics that give us more energy anyway. For now, though, thanks for watching. I think we got an okay run here as the Silent. I do hate that I lost as the Ironclad last time, but thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, click the like button. I'll set a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.